Welcome to the Roy Anthony and every Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all tap in.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
Is anybody out
Show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. Everybody tune in, you dig it? It's funny as hell, my dude. It's where we can kick every Tuesday.
Everything is going
every
down.
Thursday.
They about to do the most. It ain't a confrontation, it's a conversation, homie. Yo,
On the weekends,
Roy Anthony
every
Show. It's through
Tuesday.
the week, homie. The Roy
Every
Anthony
Thursday.
Show. What you listening to? The Roy Anthony Show. Come on and get a
Tap
call
in.
before we gotta
Tap
go.
in.
What you listening to? The Roy Anthony
Every
Show. Come on
Tuesday.
and kick it with us. The Roy Anthony
Every
Show.
Thursday.
It's going down, homeboy. The Roy Anthony Show. Co-host
Tap in.
Big Hank. We getting it. What you think? It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank
and Cynthia Joy.
What it do, man? I feel like James Brown in this comedy and entertainment because, man, I'm supposed to be the hardest working individual, man. I just flew in last night. Matter of fact, let me say, I'm Roy Anthony. Welcome to the Roy Anthony Show. If it seems like it gets a little chippy or something like that, it's because that I been rustling and busting since 5 a.m. Wednesday morning. And I called myself to take the evening shift flight out. But so if it seems like I'm just moving and grooving, I really am. So this is Roy Anthony. I'm Roy Anthony. Welcome to the Roy Anthony Show. My co-stars will be popping in soon. Big Hank, Norman, and Cynthia Joy. Cynthia Joy had an operation about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and she's been going through physical therapy. So she had came out and let me know Tuesday. That's why she wasn't in. Her therapy was at the same hours, of our podcast. So, and so we proud ourselves, we having a conversation. I had Big Hank, who does stuff for the church and for the Lord. He'll be popping in when he's given a chance. And those who knows the show knows me, we always give our credits and where credit is due. Now, first, I would like to give a shout out to the WO Entertainment, which is the platform that we fall up under, which was created to bring awareness to how our veterans commit suicide on a daily basis. I mean, this is daily. almost 22 suicides a day, and we want to be where there is no suicides. We found that our teenagers commit suicide at an alarming rate of almost, if I'm not mistaken, 14 to 18 teenagers commit suicide. We want that to be zero, or anybody else. We don't want just people. Sometimes it may seem hard. So this is why our show came up with conversations that's touchy and some people might find inadequate to talk about. We pride ourselves on addressing any conversation when we went from police brutality, child molestations, snatching of people, just every single thing, politics and everything. So as this week, we're like today's show is based on, let's protect our children and the elderly, show love to the kids, the elderly, everybody. Sometimes it may seem like hard. Just because someone has a debate or an argument doesn't mean that you don't have love for them. And we don't want nothing to hurt them. I've had disagreements with my family members, but if something happened, they called me, I'm gonna be there. Um, because my actions speak louder than my words. But the WO Entertainment, which was created by Richie King, who's running for the presidency of the United States, his stage name, aka Redneck Pimp. So Richie King, aka comedian, stage name Redneck Pimp, and the co-creator Goose, our social producer Blue Phoenix, Eighth and Daily, our sponsor who makes all this happen, Matthew Brooks. And then we have our good neighbors, the BB Nation, which is a backwood veterans based out of Oregon. I'm supposed to be out there August the 4th, meeting up with Carl Loomis and J Dub and the whole now. Sometimes it's going to be a little choppy because when we stream, there's so many platforms that are watching me while I'm live. Sometimes it gets chirpy. I check our internet feed, even when we put it with a Ethernet, and it still be coming out like, man, what's up? But we push it on through. Sometimes I feel like I got to be right at the um, the Spectrum Center itself. But matter of fact, I'm not even hooked up to Spectrum. I'm hooked up to AT&T this time because of the location I'm in. And it's so cool when people is inviting me to come to their house. They want me to do the show at their house or at their spot, and then they feel they left the house and left me here. But it's all cool because cats know that I'm out here pushing out the word and the truthful word. So once again, those who's popping in, I'm Roy Anthony. If it gets a little grainy, it's because sometimes of our the speed that's going on with the system. And so like I said, I'm Roy Anthony, and I'm turning the volume on to my phone because I can't stand when something's ringing while I'm in the middle, even when I'm doing stand-up comedy. But I was telling you that I've been having a very busy 24 hours. I was flying out from Kansas City. I live in Long Beach, but my mother's elderly and she lives by herself in Kansas City, Kansas. And so I go back and forth. And so I've been getting to a routine. So I do my stand up and meet with some of my clients in Los Angeles. And I, check on my possession because my home's still here. But I fly back to Kansas City and I'll be there sometime Saturday through Wednesday and then fly back here on Wednesday and be here from Wednesday to Saturday. It's back and forth. I've been doing that. So I've been coming in to Los Angeles. I get here at 10 o'clock Wednesday evening. And last night, I don't know what it was. I don't know if the airlines was giving free tickets because it was, as soon as I got off the plane, it was elbow to elbow of people departing. Wasn't even arrival, it was departing. And so I usually have a shuttle bus, usually takes me to a destination so I can go pick up my car, but they only run till 10:30. And so there's this. So there was supposed to be a little blue bus that I take to aviation station to get the to aviation station and then get the charter bus from the company that picks me up, takes me to go get, put me in a nice car. They always put me in something nice, top flight auto, always got something nice for Roy Anthony. So last night they put me in a Chevy Equinox, I guess, and it has Wi-Fi. I ain't even got to mess with it yet, like I want to. But anyway, so I get to um, I get out the plane and I'm standing in this little pink zone that they have. If you've been to LAX, they got different colored zones, and it's a pink zone I'm supposed to stand by, and somebody might make a tease, but that's what the color they call it, pink zone. And one of the bus lines supposed to take me to the aviation station in that's off the LAX property. So this bus supposed to come every 5 minutes to charter people. Man, I stood out there for 30 minutes. Now no bus came. So I had to tell the people who supposed to pick me up that the bus hasn't showed up. But I always have an alternate. So I had a friend of mine to start to come and pick me up. And they live probably about 15 minutes from the airport. Well, the airport was so busy that it was traffic all the way through the tunnel. If you're coming through Sepulveda area, if anybody aware of the LAX, ever fly in Los Angeles and you come through, so friend is in the tunnel for almost 30 minutes. Now, so I let the people know I'm gonna just have a ride because I don't think I'm gonna be able to meet the shuttle by 10:30. And when I sent this text, it was 10:25. There wasn't no blue bus in sight, right? And when my driver finally got there, my friend, when they got there, it was 11:30. I've been standing there for 90 minutes, right? So I'm like, man, I'm exhausted, and that spirit that that's nothing but the demonic spirits be like, man, why are you doing all this? Look, you tired of the buzz. You just want to go back and lay back. And then I have clients to take care of, work I got to do. So to make a long story short, when I got my car, it felt good. It didn't even take no process. They say, hey, Roy, here's your keys. Give me the keys to jump in the car. I'm gone. And when I laid down, I felt that I was so tired, but I ended up staying up to 1:20 just reading and thinking about my thoughts. And I shared this with y'all because on my way on my flight to Los Angeles, I had a seat, and I picked 9C because everything else was filled up. So I got 9C, and I sit on the outside when the plane is packed. I like sitting in the outer lanes in case I got to go use the restroom. So when I sat down, there's a Latino boy who's like about 15. He's by the window, and then there's a toddler. He's like about 5. His name is Matthew. And so I'm sitting beside Matthew, and when I come to sit down in my seat, he said, "Oh, yeah, are you the one who's going to sit here?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, welcome." I said, "Well, thank you." Now he's like 5, right? And so he's saying, "Your name?" I said, "I'm Roy." So me and him started just kicking, little kids, and one of the things I don't do is play little kids short, for their mindset. They're innocent. And so I'm talking not down at them, I'm talking with them. So he had a little teddy bear thing. He was like, "Yeah, this is my friend," and he had the the little table thing down from the seat, the little cart thing. You know what I'm saying? If you've been on a plane, they got the little tray table, whatever. And so the coming by and he's like, "Hey, you got the tray tables up and stuff." And so hear me, it'll pop back in. Don't worry because bad internet feed. But the little boy is saying, so I said, "Yeah, you got to hold your teddy bear because with the tray table down and we take off, you can fly hit that into your chest or throat. So you probably want, you want to follow the rules, right? And stuff." He said, "Yeah." I said, "Rules is cool, it helps you from hurting yourself and you don't know." So we just talking like that, laugh and joke. I'm making it characteristic. And so um I I wasn't paying attention that anybody's paying attention to me. To find that his parents are sitting in the row in front, and there's an uncle who's sitting kind of in another aisle on the next aisle, but in a couple of seats up. And is most of the people on the plane is Latinos. I don't like, I'm just giving you a description because that's what we base ourselves on. I just see people. So when we got to flying, I went on and purchased internet on Spirit. You have to buy internet. So I bought internet and I put it on my phone so that he can watch a cartoon movie. So I just bought some new headphones. I wasn't taking them out right now. So I thought that if I put my phone with this cartoon movie and I put it on this tray when we got up in the air, we can just put on low volume. Well, the stewardess came by and she's like, "Hey, we got to have it on headphones and stuff like that." So I pulled out the new headphones, plugged it in, let him watch the movie. And so he's watching, he's laughing, and I kind of dozed off. Ain't nothing for me to do. I ain't had no book, nothing. So I'm sleeping. So all of a sudden he's nudging me like, "Roy, the movie's off." I said, "Oh, okay, okay." So taking it, and he's like, "Hey, so he's kicking it. We land and everything." So I'm not thinking nothing about it. I'm thinking about me getting my hustle and bustle on. You know how to go. And as I'm leaving out the plane, it was a big. I mean, this Latino dude was big. Now I weigh 190, but people say, "Oh, Roy, you slim." But I got my Bruce Lee's. Trust that. I got that. But this cat big, like, woo. So he was like, "Hey, man." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna have to deal with this guy. I don't know what's going on." He said, "Hey, man, Matthew is my son, and we listen to you, and I want to tell you thank you." I said, "Oh, okay, yeah." He said, "Man, for real." And I said, "Man, he's sharp, he's smart. We just had a little conversation." He said, "No, man, me and my wife want to tell you thank you." Now, I was just being myself because I love the kids and respect my elderlies. Not saying I don't love them, but children is innocent to me. And I don't like to hear someone talking about abusing a child or snatching a child, molesting a child. I have a deep problem with that. You know, these same type of cats can't face a real soldier. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Real soldiers out there, and I'm talking about not just our veterans, but when I'm saying soldiers, real men, real women, especially as men, because we're supposed to be the protection of our household and compounds, whichever how you want to say it. Not being egotistical and saying that women don't, because women has, but when a man's around, like it's common for me that keep a crib in Kansas City and I keep a crib here in Los Angeles, that I go and check everything before I lay my head down. You know, I sit up here and I sit up here and when I'm doing my podcast, like our producer just called in. What's up, Brendan Peters? How you doing?
Oh shit, let me send me the link. I ain't doing nothing but driving.
Okay, well, why did you say that? You coming on the show? Let me see this.
I was like, whatever. All right, yeah. Send me the link. I'll come in.
Hey, this is my producer, y'all, and he just said that's why I answered because I knew he was about. It was something. Got you, bro. About to send it to you now. I just want to tell everybody, I'm not a judge and jury on anybody. I don't put people's like, I'm sorry, I'm sending him this. I don't measure people up. I don't measure or judge you. I go off your actions. If it affects me or someone in my family, if it's positive or negative, I'm gonna react. If it's positive, I'm gonna appreciate you. If it's negative, I'm probably give you a slight scolding and ignore it. If it keeps happening, it's like a saying my mother said when I used to be a kid. I used to hear her say, "Fool me, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you." I never understood what that meant because I didn't like to be fooled the first time, so I don't know how I'm let them do it. But he popped in too. Let me add him to the stream. What's up with you, Brendan Peters?
What's happening? Hello, world.
He popped in. Let me see. Oh, there you go. And he driving. His network gonna probably be just. I see him popping in. What's up, Brendan?
How you doing? How you doing?
So, what's up, bro? Oh man, you must have been talking with Big Hank because Big Hank.
I ain't see Big Hank. Oh, Big Hank just
kind of
popped
stuck
in too?
for a second, bro. Is it me?
That's you. You keep going in and out.
You kind of stuck. I just seen Big Hank. Man, I'm gonna add him to the stream. I don't know. There you go. He's in the house. Hold up. Let me bring him in.
Big Hank.
Brendan Peters, what's up,
Hank,
baby?
What's up with you, bro?
Man.
I'm good, Roy. What's happening, man? Everything all right?
Oh man, you got it, bro.
Okay, all right.
Brendan Peters, huh?
Roy be getting stuck all the time.
Brendan Peters just came in. He called me while I was on the thing. Hey, I put him on too on the phone. He's like, "Hey man, send me the link." I'm doing nothing but drive. Brendan Peters got a beat. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah.
Can
except when you frozen.
Hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you except when you don't say nothing. we can hear you except when you don't say nothing. Hey man, I don't know if y'all know, man, but today is my daughter, her 27th. My daughter that committed suicide. This would have been her 27th birthday today, July 20th, man. So giving my daughter a big shout out up in heaven, man. Happy heavenly birthday to my daughter Gabriella. Just call her Fat. That's my baby, man. I really, really, really miss her, man. It don't get no easier, man. I just want to give her a shout out, man.
For her.
Thank you, bless Lord. Thank you, Father God. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Amen.
What's the deal?
Sorry, I'm giving a shout out to and condolences out to Big Hank.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's not a time when I see Big Hank that can't help but to think about that. But I see the positives. Yes, so many positives, man. I'm Hank's dad. Me and his dad came to the show. Very sharp. I'm talking about when I shook his hand, his aura made me feel down. He's one of them people you shake his hand and your aura gets nice. Whatever you're going through, it seems like it ain't really that bad. You're gonna get through this.
Yes, sir,
For
man.
real.
My dad
And I was
is
sharing with
my dad
everybody.
is an encourager. Yeah. He encourage everybody, man. My dad's an encourager, man. He
I believe
encourages
that.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Everybody need to be encouraged.
Yeah. And
Yes,
I
sir.
was just telling everybody that Big Hank sometimes he works at the church, y'all. And
Yes, sir.
he's one of the head deacons. So sometimes when he comes in, we'll just say that at the beginning, can't do something for the Lord.
Yeah.
Cynthia told me that they've been scheduling her therapy at the same time of the show.
Right.
And so that's why.
And there's
Now Brendan
ain't nothing she
Peters
can do about that.
is on his way.
That Roy had be frozen again.
You got stuck again, got stuck again, got stuck again, got stuck again.
We gotta pull together and get Roy a new.
Exactly. Gotta get that health better.
Where you off to, Brandon? Where you going? Where you off to, Brandon? Where you going?
Man, I'm heading over to a music video, dog. I'm leading a music video with this rapper Peasy. So I'm heading over to Pomona. I just dropped off the gear to Roy Anthony over there in Hawthorne, and now I'm heading over to set.
That's what's up, man. You
stay busy, you know.
Man, that's what movie stars do, man. That's what movie stars do, man.
I'm not lying though. It gets hard. I was just telling him at the beginning. The devil started messing with me because I had been running since 5 in the morning and trying to make sure everything's straight with my mom's and everything. She's not like she's like I'm independent, you know. She's 76, but I try to make sure everything's straight for her. And then I had to get to the airport. Well, you know, they got the red-eye flights back. So when I get in at 10, I like, man, it was so many people, Big Hank. It was so many people, you would think that they was giving free tickets. That's how many people, for real.
Yeah.
I missed my shuttle bus, and I had to stand outside for my ride for 90 minutes.
Wow.
And I was getting exhausted. Like, I was feeling like I was tired, and the fumes from all these cars, right? My phone is going down to 1%. I got to stand back in there, charge up the phone. And so, and I started getting that feeling of, man, why am I doing this? Is it worth it?
Yeah, overwhelming.
You ever get like that?
Yeah, man. Sometimes it get a little overwhelming. Sometimes it just seems like it's a little too much. But that's when you got to lean on your creator, man. You got to lean on him, man. Lean on God and say, look, God, I'm finna put this in your hand, man. I can't do it. Look like I'm having a problem. I'm gonna leave it in your hands, and it's gonna go whatever your will is, let it be, man. That's what Jesus told him. Jesus said, if you could take this away from me, man, I wish you could, but if you can't, let your will be done.
Yeah. And that's what happened, Big Hank. I lie you not, y'all. I mean, I got one point, I felt like my legs were starting to be like rubber, right? And I just said, and then I said, Lord, it's on you, man. Give me strength. By the time I got to the destination, picked up the car and got to the spot, I kind of felt a little rejuvenated then. I read till like 1:20 in the morning. You know, I research and read. But I almost laid down. But I was around a whole bunch of Asian people, and I didn't want to be like Big Hank.
I said, call an ambulance, motherfucker. They said, call a what?
Ambulance. What's happening?
Yeah, man, I get you, man. I get you, man.
And so then today, me and Brendan is trying to get me what it takes about 40 hours probably to learn. He's schooling me within 10 minutes because we got to do the podcast, and he got to go to what's his name, Breezy? What's the rapper's name, Brendan?
D-E-E-Z-Y.
It's Peasy. It's Peasy. Roy, it's not Breezy, it's Peasy.
Yeah, okay. It's not Breezy.
Peasy from Pomona,
That
man.
like it should be a
Peasy from
slogan.
Pomona. Yeah, that nigga
Yeah, I
Peasy
can't
from
look forward
Pomona.
to the song that he's starring as the main father.
Oh,
Yeah,
that nigga. That's because
he's
he's
coming from a hood
movie
set and
star.
everything.
That's what movie stars do.
Brendan Peters playing the dad. Brendan Peters playing the dad.
Like I was telling Roy
This
Anthony
is what
yesterday,
made
I was
Peasy.
like,
Because
damn,
dad
they about to have
like,
me
I want to
with
see
some
what
kids' asses and shit like that. You know, growing up hood life in the '90s and shit. I'm like, oh hell no. To see my picture said.
Hey, and this week Rich talk about looking out for the kids and the elderly, and he about to go play a role as somebody don't give. I don't give a rat's ass if you 90 some years old. Get out of here. I don't care if you 5. Where's my money?
Roy's like, man, it can't be that. Just think of it
Well, I'm
not being
looking forward
that.
when we see this rap video. We want to.
Yeah.
And you know it's a serious video when he got him there for 10 to 12 hours.
Oh,
Hell yeah, that's a lot.
It's gonna be legit. I researched that fool. He got his videos be hitting like 43 million views and shit too. You know what I mean?
Cool. Like, that's what's up.
People gonna see my ass.
On this one, that's for sure. They gonna see my ass on this one. Hey, are you shooting a video too?
They want to see him on that. Hey,
Brendan, you shooting a video too?
No, this is
me.
You just acting.
Yeah, I'm just acting in it. This is a real production.
All right. That nigga said it's a real production. It's not me doing it. It's a real production. It's not me doing it, Hank. It's a real,
that's what I'm saying. He gets with me for video or not. You can just say this is a more polished. But
yeah, it's a more popular production. I got money to pay my ass.
That hurt me right there, Brendan, because you are our professional video. That nigga said no, Hank. It's a real producer that's doing it, Hank. It's not me. It's a real one.
It's not me. Somebody that's saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I guess that does me. It's because whenever I'm acting, I don't really think of myself as a producer. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I got you, man.
Like
I got you, man.
You know what I mean? You're like, I mean, you with the fucking.
Yeah, but I just told him how I was like,
I just got there. You know?
How I was getting tired.
Like I wasn't that good. I just got,
I was just telling him, I'm like, I'm tired. Is it worth it? Is it worth doing it? And all of a sudden he said, yeah, I'm going through a production. I'm like, man, we real. What we do is real.
Yes, sir, for real.
Most definitely.
For real. That plane was real. That weight was real. What we doing is real. But I understand what he's saying.
Let me tell you.
Let
me tell you, my drive is real.
But I feel like everything you do. How far is your destination now? You should be there though by 11.
Oh yeah, I'll be there early. I'm gonna give me some.
He's not supposed to be there till 12. Well, they got free food if you there.
12:30, but I like to be, I like to be Hollywood on time, which is an hour early. You feel me? That's how people start fucking with you. Like, oh, this
ain't no Hollywood that I heard of.
You know how many niggas be late?
Hey, Brendan, they gonna have food and all that there. They got food served there and all that.
You in Pomona though? They ain't Hollywood.
Yeah, Del Mar Catering, Crafty Services. Hell yeah, they gonna feed my ass. That's what I'm talking.
Oh yeah, he really real. He really real then. Yeah, he really got it going on. Cause we didn't have none of that stuff in our video. We didn't have no food. Niggas was starving about 3 o'clock. Niggas was starving. Like, nigga, we ain't gonna eat nothing. You ain't got nothing to eat.
No, we ain't got to.
Niggas starving.
I walked over to the store.
Listen, you at least got some water.
When we did Jesus Real, I like, well, I went over there and got some peanuts from the store. I got some peanuts. You get those planters for $1.09.
Oh yeah, that'll hold the motherfucker over.
I couldn't get no beer.
That's the old hustler's trick. That's the old hustler's trick. Nigga, get you a bag of peanuts. You can stay out on the street for another 2-3 hours. Nigga out there getting it did.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I didn't have no peanuts last night. And
man, I sure did brought me 4 bags of
don't give you
pistachios
no
today,
peanuts.
just in case.
And so, but,
Just in case. Just in case.
I can't eat pistachios for it. I sitting up there irritated eating too many pistachios. You eat pistachios on an empty stomach, you're a bad dude.
No, pistachios will fill your ass up. You eat enough. Them motherfuckers taste like like steak and shit. I mean, them motherfuckers will have your ass full.
And they got flavors now too.
Hell yeah.
Barbecue.
You'll come home, your wife. You come home, your wife be like, "You hungry?" I'm like, "No, I just got through eating a whole bag of pistachios. I'm not hungry at all." Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm telling you, when I'm hungry, I'm gonna tell you what works for me: corn nuts. Now I can eat some corn nuts.
Them motherfuckers too hard.
They got different flavors.
Them motherfuckers too hard, man. I like them, but they too hard. Shit. I gotta suck them. I gotta suck them till they get soft and then eat them.
Hey.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I use this one particular molar on my left side.
Man, shit.
I
got the same one.
Corn nut is over here on the left side.
Nigga teeth strong on the right side. Got the strong teeth on the right side.
He be breaking off little parts and shit of teeth.
I know. It seems like when something I made some people.
There you go.
Roast beef was a little tough, and you chew it over.
Over Nazareth.
But hey, man,
we gotta get you on that track phone internet, nigga.
we gotta get you the flip phone Wi-Fi. Yeah, the flip phone Wi-Fi.
Get you some G's, nigga. That nigga look like he's half stupid right there.
Hey, and look who done popped in. She couldn't stand hearing us doing this.
Yeah, she couldn't stand not hearing you. She couldn't stand not hearing you. What's up, Joy?
What it do, boo? How y'all feeling?
I'm good, man. Good to see you, sis.
Good to see you as well. I see you pushing through. Got good health popping off.
Oh, man, you know it. You seen it.
I'm seeing God work. I'm going to send some recipes your way. Make sure you
keep
that up.
Please do. Thank you very much. I heard you working out today, man. Heard they got you on your plan. I mean, they make you do your workouts during the time we do our show.
Well, that was just Tuesday. Today I got caught up being snakeskin.
This
shit is a struggle, and because my foot was so big, it's peeling now. So I got caught up over here peeling. This shit is real right now, okay?
I got you, but man.
No, I'm working out 5 days a week because it's just me doing what I do. But I do therapy twice a week, and I've been grinding. And today I just got caught up being a snake.
That's it, man. That's it. Well, we praying for you. You know that.
Already.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Roy, y'all talking about how you feeling? How everybody else doing?
Yes, sir. Now everyone knows.
There we go again. Everyone.
Oh, we doing great.
Like, what the hell
I'm as happy to see you doing great. You feel me?
I'm always great. As long as I'm breathing, I'm great.
Then I kick up.
Roy be the motherfucker. He be trying to hijack
they
that
just
internet.
Kicking me out.
He be like,
what's up, Carl, baby?
Hey.
How you doing?
Roy stuck again.
Steal some internet. You got to steal from the
now,
white
I'm
folks.
glad we all.
Come on, man.
Why am I keep thinking? I can see myself moving, but everybody else keeps saying I'm stuck.
You kind of janky today, bro. You janky.
I like when you get stuck. I like when you get stuck and then the video try to catch up to where you was at. They go. Then you be right back. Then you be right back to where you.
Or like when he leans forward, he got his mouth open.
Can you see me? Hey, I be feeling like on Talladega Nights, the Magic Man. Now you see me, now you don't.
Everybody didn't watch Talladega Nights. I don't even know what Talladega Nights look like.
You're right. That's a white people show.
White Talladega Nights.
I didn't even know how to say that fucking word at first.
Well, yeah.
Roy's internet be like his joke. He be getting wet and shit on fucking his podcast. Just, he forget to move.
Hey man, I don't know what, and I'm using a new system now, but sometimes and I mean I'm sitting right by the thing and it'll say, "Oh, you're good," and actually no, y'all saying I'm stuck. I'm thinking I'm moving around like, hey, they see. Hey y'all, this week has been about bringing attention to the kids and our elderly. Tuesday, Leone became popped in for a second, but he had a doctor's appointment, and so Leone was in, and we was talking about children. Now, the state of California has just passed a law that sex offenders on their third offense is looking at doing 25 years. Something the Republicans and the Democrats agreed upon. Well, I didn't agree upon it because I think that a first-time offense of a child molester or snatcher or woman rapist should be the first time is 25 years. They leave a murderer in there for 25 some years, but a molester, they let them come out after 1 year. Now they changing the law that after 3 strikes, you get 25 years. Where I feel your first offense should be 25 years, and your second offense should be the death penalty. You ain't gonna be on the
offense, you should
death row long. Be like, oh, this is your second offense. Well, I give him 25 years because the second offense, you getting that needle, and I ain't doing it the procedure way like they do. Hold him up, Big Hank. I got this. And I'm take that needle and stick it in his arm and stuff. Now, because that's the biggest fear of me of something molesting my kids or snatching my kids.
The reason why
on the elderly and
no, I was saying the reason why the reason why the molesters get out so fast and early is because the people that made the laws, most of them are one, and they got their brother is one, and their cousin is one, and this is what they do. And so, just in case we get caught doing that shit, we gonna let y'all. You can get out there early. Don't trip. I promise you that. Yes, sir.
Sad truth.
Yes, sir. For real. Yeah, for real.
Exactly. It's fucked up. I tell you, man, I ain't waiting for them fucking government. Somebody touch my kids. Oh man.
What you say?
You might as well just say goodbye to me because it's gonna be over. I ain't got no time to wait. Fuck around with that shit.
For real. And listen, man, the shit happened to me when I was young, right? My babysitter, she put me on top of her. I was 5, 6 years old. Yeah, my babysitter put me on top of her when I was like 5 or 6 years old. She was 18, 19 years old. So it happened to me. So now what I did as a father, I made sure that if my lady friend or my wife, whoever I was with, what I got kids with, if she worked daytime, I work nights. And period. That I didn't have no babysitters on my kids. I still don't do that to this day. Let nobody keep my grandkids, none of that shit. I don't let nobody do that. Just me. That's just me.
I feel you. I'm with you. Because I've been in touch too.
Yes, sir.
None of that.
Man, I even be going as far as, I be telling my daughter and shit, like, I still gotta wipe her ass and shit, you know what I mean? So she take a shit, I wipe her ass, and then I give her another wipe, so you wipe your front, you know what I mean? Like, don't let nobody touch, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Say that ain't my area. You take care of that.
Exactly. That is your part. You do your part, I do my part.
I feel that.
Just so she knows too that ain't nobody supposed to be touching her part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's important to teach about them safe touches, man, and start early. As young as 1 year old, you tell no. Like you said, your daughter's still little and you doing it for her, but showing her you do that part. I like that. I love that.
That's some good teaching right there, bro. That's some good teaching.
Got it, man. You know what I mean? And I got to make sure I'm safe too. You know?
Yeah.
Man, this girl's fucked. You know?
It's fucked. Hey, listen, man. Hey, what's the trip? Let me tell you what's a real trip. The other day, I had my grandson, my great-grandson, and my great-granddaughter. We over here. We having fun. Me, the wife, everybody, right? And then my great-granddaughter start scratching herself down there by the thing, right? Like she getting irritated. I said, damn, why she got to do the shit when she over here? That's the bullshit. So now I got to watch the kids. I got to watch them niggas and then me. And the body, but so it turned out to be a diaper. It turned out to be a diaper rash. But I was just saying, God damn, how come right now gotta happen? Wait till we go back home and do that shit. So that's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit a nigga be leery of. Just the shit a nigga be leery of.
But you
nowadays, it didn't used to be like that, but nowadays you gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, because nowadays they got all them fucking sharks out there trying to fucking. Did your dad touch you? You know what I'm saying?
You sure wasn't your dad? You sure wasn't your dad? Yeah, that kind of shit.
They be trying to put all these words to these fucking kids, and they don't know any better. You know what I mean?
No.
It's just fucked. It's fucking fucked. So we gotta protect everybody and shit.
Yeah, protect yourself, man. First, protect them first, and then protect them first, and then protect you.
They don't know no better.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just talking,
but they got all these goddamn guidance counselors.
And Brennan, there was a captain a couple of years ago. A captain was going, a captain on the ship get the women and children, the women and children off the ship first, and then they supposed to be last, right? Yeah. Well, this one captain got fired because he got on the boat first for the women and the children, and they was on the docks. So, Dad was looking for him.
I bet that nigga was white. He was white.
You said he was
and the captain was way over on the shore waving at him like this, like, hey.
Yes, sir.
Bro, it's too little for me. I'm on my phone. Oh, froze. Okay.
Carl Loomis said prison system is broken.
There we go.
Go ahead, Cynthia.
The prison system's broken. The welfare system's broken. Child support system is broken. 5 years for first-time pedophiles. No freaking way.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes, sir. Exactly.
It's not even 5 years. It's 1 year. If they get probation, the next. Because guess what I found out? Okay, you look on this. It's a program called Megan's Law that you can find who's a sexual predator in your neighborhood. They have to register for life. I should know where they at. You're in that prison. See, too many times we got people in prison drunk DUI. You got to do 6 months in prison. No child support payment. You doing 6 months to a year in prison. Molest a child, you may get probation or less than a year in prison. This is a third strike they're talking about in California, but at least this state is addressing it. I don't want to hear about no abortions when I'm constantly seeing children and women being snatched. Elderly being ran up in their house. A lot of people don't know. It's been a little thing on that. My brother, one of my good co-brothers, his elder brother is an elder. He's like in his 80s with his wife, and they have another senior couple living in the house with him. Young dude at 22 broke in their house because he knew it was in there. But he didn't know that my partner's older brother kept guns. Shot him 2 times. He busted in there to take advantage of him. He shot him 2 times. Dude, 22, dead by 80-some-year-old people. See,
Well, see, they're attacking
just
the old people
laws
because people
in the
don't have
judicial
moral
system.
values no more.
Nobody say it's broken. Well, a lot of people thinks that it's broken when it comes affecting them.
Right.
When former President Trump was in presidency, he was using the feds and the police to be at his will, investigating them.
Right.
As soon as they start investigating him, now he's saying it's
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah. Wait a minute, man. This shit is fucked up. Yeah, that's what he did do. Now they wrong.
Yeah.
Now they wrong.
When you start being a victim of it, yeah. Now blacks
Yeah.
have been going through this for centuries.
Centuries.
But when it
That's
started
why the police
reflecting and it started
slave
catching up
catcher.
on our neighbors,
That part. And that's real. It's in
huh?
books.
They're saying
Say
the
it again,
police,
Brendan.
they came from the police was designed for slave catchers.
That's what they started doing. That's how they started.
That's how they
That's how they
started.
started, the police.
And there's
And
still some of that
that's
in
how they
that
continued to the
motherfucker.
90s.
Say it
You know
again.
what I mean?
Yes.
Like, shit, there is more
They
African
took 'em out.
Americans incarcerated than any other group. Mexicans is close. And the white people, they're hardly in there. But let me tell you, the ones that are in there are mostly child molesters. Isn't that crazy?
Circle.
Or the ones that want to be black.
So
Right.
let me ask a question. If anybody can hear me, and we all be agreeing, why we can't come up with a petition to get this fixed?
See, the problem is
When are we going
that
to help change this judicial system?
the prisons are, oh shit, the prisons are publicly owned. I clicked out. Well, my bad. The prisons are are privately owned, and so they
Not
get
some
money
of
from
them.
the
Some
government.
of them is privately owned.
That's what I'm saying,
Privately.
privately owned. Yeah, so they get money from the government
Well,
to
that's the
incarcerate
state and
people.
federal ones. There's a lot of, you'll be surprised. You're surprised that America has more private owned prison institutions than in any country in the world. Almost
Yeah,
It's more than a
45 to
petition needs
50%
to be
of the
done.
prisons in the United States is privately owned.
Right.
Yeah, because it's a money-making system. That's what it is. It's a
What
money-making
you
system.
think?
Money-making system, just like it was designed to do way back in the day. The more of them you get in there, the more money you get. That's it.
And they be trying, and the easiest way
Yeah.
to do it is lock up the people that
You
that
know
don't
what's
have
something?
any.
I just found out one of the teenage girls this week. I just found this out. One of my little teenage cousins is going through this.
What?
I had never heard of probation felony. You giving a felony to do
Felony probation. Yeah. Felony probation. I heard of it.
Yeah.
Felony probation.
Yeah. So now she can't go get another job from where she's working at a gas station because you got a felony probation. It's really supposed to be a grand larceny misdemeanor.
Right. But what they doing is they putting her 1 foot in the pen and 1 foot out. That's all that is.
Yep.
That's all that is. Felony pro. That's all that is, man.
It's a
1
setup.
foot in. And if she make one mistake,
that's the setup. That's the setup.
They dip your feet. You know what I'm saying? You make a mistake, you get a 2-week PO hold or a 3-week PO hold month. Then they let you back out. You make another mistake, so it's that you oncoming. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. They trying to get you for the time being. You know what I mean? If you get on probation, you ain't ever getting off probation.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
Because they're gonna keep throwing charges on you easily because they know you're gonna fuck up. We all fuck up every day of our life. That's the normal fucking way to live. You know what I'm saying?
That's human nature.
But when they sit there watching you, that they're like, okay, this is money. Let's make sure we get them on this. Let's go check see what you're doing. You got friends.
keep them coming back.
Yep, exactly. It's money. That's what they're looking at. That's a lottery ticket right there.
They do this to the young people.
Yeah.
What you say, Roy?
They're young people. But by you saying why we can't fix it, we ain't the first people that even talking about this. Maybe we've been trying to fix it for years. Just the powers that be ain't gonna let you fix it because they got it going their way.
That's it.
I think that's only part of it, though. We use that as an excuse. That's only part of it, because if we actually come together and put our minds together and actually want to work on something that's real, we can make some things happen. It ain't gonna happen overnight, just like all this stuff didn't happen overnight. But it's gonna take us to put in the work, and if we ain't willing to put in the work, we ain't going nowhere.
But we ain't the first people that said that. You ain't the first person that said that in the group. Say, hey, we got. That's true. Yeah, they've been trying to do this shit for
years. Look at Martin Luther King.
Come on, man.
Ain't nobody keep up with it. It gotta be consistent.
Knock him down for it.
That's because it's too scary. You know what I'm saying? You sit there and try to do something, and all of a sudden, the homie conspicuously, you know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, I think I'm cool.
You be trying to do something, do it right, you go to jail yourself.
That's it.
I have never seen where we send people to prison because guess what? We got to look at what the outcome is. It's free labor.
Yeah.
All
and then they know how
out rest area, all types of stuff.
They know how to scare you too, man. Because we could be in a meeting talking about it. We could be in a meeting talking about it, and then Brennan Peters disappear all of a sudden. You be like, oh shit, what happened? Why he gone? And so that's how they scare you. They take the top dude out, bam, knock him down, and you be like, man, you know what? I think I'm gonna just go back home and just chill out. I think I'm gonna go home and chill. I think I'm gonna go back home and chill out.
Yeah. That'd be me now. I'm like, shit, I don't even want to go outside. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Yeah, me and Roy Anthony was talking yesterday when we was in Vegas and shit. We was in Vegas and they pulling everybody over and shit. We two black people, we was laughing until we seen the police. We said, oh shit.
You got a good point. You're right about that, Big Hank.
It's different. Yeah.
Oh, YouTube's good. We said, huh?
Oh man. Man, look. You talking about? All right, look. We're talking about when we was in Vegas, Brandon.
Like, no, we're looking for white people. You good? You good? We was like, we're looking for the people
That's what they did. They like, man, we ain't never been so relieved in our lives.
As you was leaving, you said 4 of them behind us, right there, the next car.
Like, oh, shit. Yeah, we ain't done breaking the White House.
The police was looking right at us as they was walking. They was looking right at us, and I'm like, oh snap! Look at Brennan, about to be a rapper's dad in a music video, knowing that's dangerous looking. The police was looking right at us. They was walking to the car. Them jokes they said, "Oh, y'all black, y'all get on." For a minute, I was like, start singing, "Oh, happy day." Oh, happy day.
We looked at each other like, shit, is this real? Are they trying to set us up? They're going to shoot us real quick? What the fuck's going on?
And we was watching people get arrested all around us.
Yeah.
And we kind of felt like, wow, now y'all see how we felt. You know, but the thing is something about it. If we was talking about Moody's and this and that, this podcast wouldn't be messing up. They got that, they put that finger on. When Big Hank, he wasn't going out of nothing still. He started talking about who was the part of the child stuff. Your thing froze on my end.
Ooh.
But we're not gonna hold it up any longer. Hey, you got any last words, Cynthia?
Hey, do what you do. Remember, be strong Cynthia? With what you're going through. Can you hear me? Wear your crown with pride. Stay strong. Never give in to giving up on you. When you down in the wells to go but up, and keep shining your light.
That's it.
Boom.
Yes, sir.
Right. What about you, Big Hank? Big bro?
Hey, man, I want to invite everybody out to the Roy Anthony Comedy Show tonight, man. I won't be there because I'm going to be at Roscoe's tonight. I'm going to be performing at Roscoe's in Long Beach. But I want to invite everybody to come out to the Roy Anthony Comedy Show, man, every Thursday night, man, and on West LA, right outside of Hollywood, right there, man. And keep doing what you're doing, Roy. I'm proud of you, man. I'll be there next week, though. I'll be there next week, and I need to set up my 30-minute date, man. I need to set up my date, man.
You only one. People in LA County know as West Side, but rest of the world say it's Hollywood.
Yes,
it's West Hollywood. If you think about it, it's really West Hollywood. It's like 3 miles from me.
I couldn't hear you. You froze up on my end.
I was just saying it's West Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 3
But
miles.
I got a surprise for everybody. It was some news about it to me, but I'm like, Big Hank, what you got? Brandon Peters, what you got to say, man, before we exit out of here?
Man, I just want to say everybody have a lovely, awesome day, and make sure that you make your day awesome every day, because I never have a bad day anymore. Now that I'm on my purpose, find your purpose and enjoy life, and you're gonna have a beautiful life every day.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Roy froze again.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell y'all to check out my GoFundMe.
Hey,
I'll put up the
Cynthia
link.
Jordan, and I'm gonna be pushing that on there and stuff.
Oh,
Big Hank had to leave; he bounced out.
We're trying to go to stroke camp, y'all.
She has a GoFundMe page, GoFundMe 2867C224. We're gonna put that on there. I don't know why we didn't put it on the front.
All right, thank you.
And stuff, but everybody, we're gonna get out of here. You know, I don't know why we have such choppiness when we come in the areas, we start talking. But man, got love and respect for you, Brennan, you, Cynthia, Big Hank. You know, they got love for him. See y'all tonight. We'll be in Hollywood, West LA. Thursday night show. We got Grace Fraga this evening, a headliner. Everybody can see it around. If you watch the Cynthia Joe, you can watch it on just go Roy Anthony Live, one caption on YouTube, or you can watch it on Facebook. It's easy to find us now because it's just launching everywhere. Me and Brennan Peters has been finding some stuff. We got some other. We about to be, every time we look up, we about to take over programming. We're about to take over programming. So anyway, man, love y'all much, people. For real. God bless y'all. Stay safe. Have a blessed weekend. All our family members, got love for you. Stay strong. Stay blessed. Believe in God.
And be amazing. Y'all have a good day.
I'm out.
You do the same.
Welcome to the Roy Anthony every Tuesday and every Thursday. Hey, is this thing on? Can you hear me? Roy anybody out there? It's the spot to be, baby. Hey, tune in. It's the hottest show, homie, on the way.